Hi gorgeous, it's Adele. Low calorie means high toxicity. And it's not just low cal foods that you've got to worry about. It's all these health product foods that tell us that they're good for us. Why are we as consumers so obsessed with looking at products to get us healthy? So the diet industry, in my opinion, is all that. It's an industry. Manufactured products that have a clean typeface, that have these healthy colours, this simple packaging, this clever wording, it's all done to dupe us and fool us into thinking that the product itself is healthy. I've done it. We've all done it. I've walked into Waitrose on a Saturday morning and I've looked at the amazing packaging and the ingredients that with one gulp is going to reduce my bottom size and increase my vitality. I've fallen for it. I've gone for it. But when you wait a moment and when you think about it, you think, how the hell did this product get to Peckham, Battersea, Southampton, or wherever it is in the world? How did it get there? And what did it have to go through to get there? Smoothies, yoghurts, low-cal yoghurts, don't eat them. Muesli, bread, and even healthy meals, packaged meals, have all had that good for you makeover. Why do we give credence to marketeers, food marketeers, and hold it in such high esteem? I want to go through 5 things that you need to watch for when you're buying your good for you healthy products. Number 1, if you're eating a smoothie, if you're drinking a smoothie that's got this rare berry in it that's going to make your bum smaller, I fell for it. What are you drinking? What are you actually drinking? Even if it tells you that it's 100% natural and it's going to be 3 or 5 or even 10 of your 5 a day, what are you actually drinking? Well, for the starters, there is a lack of fibre. If you're drinking something, you're not metabolizing it in the same way, you're not chewing, you're not getting the nutrients out of it. The fibre from a piece of fruit is not going to be in a smoothie or a drink. And the fibre has a protective layer. When it goes into your digestive system, it is a barrier for your intestine. It just comes straight back out, okay? Am I vivid enough? But if you're drinking it in a smoothie, there's no protective layer. That's all been broken down. It's quite harsh. It's quite harsh for your intestine. Number 1. Number 2, when you're drinking these little smoothies or you've whizzed up your power drink for the day, it brings out something called free sugar. That's what the NHS call it. And it doesn't mean that it's free to go and be wonderful and lovely. It means it's free to cause chaos. Glycation is when you start to age. Your skin starts to age. And that is created by sugar. And now free sugar can be added to a product. So it can be added to a low-fat product, a low-calorie product. Or it can be added to other products like smoothies, or it can already exist in the product, okay? So if you're going for a smoothie that has got pomegranates and blueberries and amazing acacia beans and things like that, the natural sugar, when it's squished, when it's broken down, turns into a free sugar. When you blend fruit, the natural sugar is released. And it's released to go wild in your body. So you're taking on a lot of free sugar, even if it's natural. Number 3, high sugar. So if you look at an innocent smoothie, the one with pomegranate, blueberries and acacia beans, you have got 171 calories, but that is 34% sugar. And that's a natural product that has had nothing else added to it. Now, if you look at a Mars bar, that's got 229 calories. So a Mars bar compared to a smoothie, not so bad. Mars bar's obviously got more calories, so I'm going for the low calorie option. But a Mars bar has 30% sugar. What does that tell you? Even if you add veg, you are not going to disrupt that sugar. It's just too much. It's too much of a shot for your body. Number 4, so when we talk about smoothies, we talk about, sometimes they say, well, you can have 2 of your 5 a day. It is not possible. It is not possible to get 2 of your 5 a day, even if it's 5 different fruit and veg. It's not possible. It is still only counted as 1. Number 5, added toxins. I'm going to call them toxins, but they could be anything from any product that's added, any food additive that is added to a product. So my beef here is the low fat products, the yogurts, the things like that. So toxins in your body, things that you need to look for, are the end products from any kind of metabolism that you've had. And stress and poor diet is going to make that worse. Infection, and then if you've got antibiotics, that's going to be a toxin. Parasites, pollutants, insecticides, drugs, alcohol, man, are toxins. You know that. Plastics, your PBA in your drinks water bowl, you know that they are pollutants. But did you know heavy metals, yeah, food additives, things that are added into low fat products, food additives are toxins. Now toxins come in 2 different types. They can be water soluble, which the body can easily digest and wee out, or they're fat soluble. And guess what a food additive is? Yeah, it's fat soluble. And what happens when you start eating a lot of toxins, if you start eating your low fat yogurts that has got aspartame and various other additives in, then your body starts to accumulate them. And what does the body do with these accumulated toxins? It wraps them up. It wraps them up warm and keeps them away from your vital organs. How does it wrap them up? It wraps them up in fat. It gets these toxins that you're eating on a daily basis because you're on a low calorie diet, and it's wrapping them up in fat. Your body is not going to get rid of that fat. It has to keep hold of that fat. It has its job to look after that fat. So what the body tries to do with these toxins, these fat soluble toxins, is it goes to the liver, and the liver processes it and turns it into a water soluble toxin so they can flush it out. But if your liver is overloaded, if your lymphatic system is congested, it cannot do it. So what it does is it just leaves it floating around. It leaves these fat soluble toxins floating around your bloodstream and into your body, and it just sits around and is pushed away to one side. It accumulates, and that's what leads to inflammation. And I've done loads of blogs on inflammation. Inflammation is going to affect your brain, it's going to affect your body, and it is going to help to decline your health. So toxins, stay away from them. Make sure that you're looking at your products. Make sure that you're looking at the amount of food additives in your products. There are some toxins that you can't avoid. There are some toxins that you jolly well can. These toxins, when they accumulate, they're going to affect your metabolism. They're going to damage your mitochondria. Your mitochondria are your energy cells in your body. You're going to suffer with low energy if you've got too many toxins in your body. Your hormones will be affected, especially leptin. Leptin is the hormone that tells you, that suppresses your appetite. So if your hormones are affected, you're going to start to feel hungry. And also your beta cells are affected by toxins. And beta cells help to manufacture insulin. Now, research over the last decade has proved that toxins are going to affect your health. My lovelies, stay away from low calorie products. Eat real food. Bye.